Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 35 of The Frisky Whiskey. Mike D, what are we doing?
Episode 35. I can't believe this. We have a lot to go through tonight. And let me tell you, we're going to talk about why we didn't do an episode last week. Talk about where T.I. went, what happened there, and some stories and things that happened.
Things and stuff.
You know, but you spread the word of the Frisky Whiskey.
Yes.
You did. That was good. But tonight's a very special episode because it's also our Halloween spectacular show. And tonight's episode is Howl at the Owl.
The Kentucky Owl, that is.
Yeah, so we're doing Kentucky Owl tonight. So actually, we have two really good whiskeys for tonight. Now we've done the regular Kentucky Owl.
Yeah, we did the confiscated.
Right. So now we're actually doing their St. Patrick's edition,
the
St. Patrick's Day edition, and then their Takumi edition. Which that one,
I'm actually excited.
Very curious about.
I'm excited about that one.
That is a collaboration with a Japanese master distiller and the Kentucky Owl's master distiller. So this is gonna be a good show.
I think so.
And it's Halloween. We have a special guest tonight. Oh, Terry, I'm sorry.
Sorry about that, Terry.
Terry.
Terry's joining us. He doesn't like the Kentucky Owl too much, but he did like the 10 High.
He likes the 10 High. He likes his cheap whiskey. He's from the hills.
Yeah.
He's from the hills.
He's the hill country.
Yeah, he's from the hills, from the country. He don't say much,
yeah,
Terry, but he's here. And he might chime in later. We have other guests later. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes tonight. But so real quick, T.I., actually, before we get into anything.
Yes.
Where did you go, T.I.?
So I had quite the adventure. I went to Iceland and Amsterdam.
And then you came back.
And then I came back.
And then we had to isolate you.
And then I had to isolate myself because I got sick in Amsterdam.
Right. So you got Legionnaire's disease again, like how
Stephen
got Legionnaire's disease, and you got tuberculosis too.
Probably.
And I mean, obviously, in Amsterdam, you had that nasty case of syphilis.
Yes.
Yes. So we got to hear the story, especially how you got syphilis. So please tell us.
Well, there's a district there.
I went to the bottom.
I went to the bottom floor of that district.
I used the basement. It's cheaper.
It was like $20. I don't know.
That's awesome. No, but you went to Iceland and
yeah, I went to Iceland and Amsterdam, and we actually, I know we're kind of on our Halloween episode, but I know there's going to be an upcoming episode where we're going to kind of dive into some of the whiskeys that I picked up while I was out on my travels.
Okay.
So that'll be fun.
Sorry, I had some beans for lunch. I had some beans for lunch, so making all kinds of spooky noises tonight.
But no, it was good. It was good. I'm happy to be back. It was cold the entire time.
Oh yeah, Iceland. I mean, hence the name Iceland.
Well, usually they're not too bad, but we were going in the kind of the winter time-ish for them, late fall. So
how many days were you in Iceland for?
We were there from the 6th until the 12th, so like 5 days, actual days, and then a travel day over to Amsterdam.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And how many days in Amsterdam?
Like 3.5.
Okay. Yeah. And then you came back disease. You brought back these European diseases.
I brought back their version of COVID, which was fun.
Yeah. So and then Legionnaires. And then
Legionnaires and the gonosyphilitis thing.
All that stuff. Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm glad back. I think we'll talk more about your trip.
Yeah.
And I think you even found some whiskey in Iceland. We'll talk about that. Let's talk about our first whiskey of the evening.
Absolutely.
But I feel good.
Are you all right, man?
I don't know, man.
Are you okay?
I don't feel good.
You don't feel? You need the whiskey. I mean, we can get you whiskey, man. What's going on? Do you need like a? I think he needs a bowl, or do you need to like puke or something, dude? We just got started. I don't. Oh, Mike D. Are you all right, dude?
Who's Mike D?
Who the heck are you?
I'm a werewolf.
Well, obviously. What the
Hey,
heck?
you know Terry.
Yeah, Terry.
Yeah, I know Terry. I know Terry from back in the day, Terry.
You know Terry from?
Back in the day, man. Yeah, all those ghouls and werewolves and Draculas all hang out.
Oh.
I got a crew.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. And Halloween's our day, man. We're coming out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I see that, but it's not a full moon.
Well, that's a myth, by the way. Werewolves can come out whenever. We like to eat on full moons. That's our thing. We love human on full moon.
It's not a full moon, so I'm good.
Ooh,
I'm
got
good.
an arm, though. I'll take a little bite of that. So you got some good whiskeys here tonight.
We do. Is this going to help you not be a werewolf?
Well, I like whiskey. I can drink whiskey.
Okay.
Werewolves can drink whiskey. I hang out with Drac. He can't drink whiskey. He'll drink some clear tequila.
Okay.
But I love
So
whiskey.
Dracula's more of a tequila guy.
Yeah, he's a tequila
That's kind
guy,
of surprising.
Yeah. And Epstein, he can't drink at all because he gets drunk. He goes for the ladies too much. He gets all
Yeah.
trying to carry.
I can imagine it's not.
But they're a cool crew to hang out. We're gonna actually meet them afterwards. We're gonna go hit a couple blood banks.
All right.
And hang out for a little bit. Maybe hit a morgue.
Get a board. I like it.
Well,
welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
Do you have a name, or are you just werewolf?
No, I'm just werewolf.
Just werewolf. Okay.
Yeah, I'll use my real name anyway. People
People don't.
Yeah, I'm not on the internet.
Do you have a Facebook?
No,
I can't befriend you on Facebook or something.
No.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
No, I once had a MySpace account, but it didn't work out. Oh, but I see that you guys are talking about these two other whiskeys, but what's on the end there?
Oh, I guess you don't know this because, this is the first time you're coming out. So, we're kind of working with Heaven's Door. So we have their 18-year bootleg series. We got a little sample from them. So we're going to be throwing the sample in here tonight.
That sounds really good.
I think it's going to be all right.
18-year-old.
An 18-year-old bourbon.
Bourbon.
Yep.
A bootleg.
Called the Bootleg Series.
It's called the Bootleg.
It's called
From
the Bootleg
Heaven's Door.
Series. Yeah.
From Heaven's Door.
From Heaven's Door.
Heaven's Door.
Heaven's Door. Yes.
All right.
Some place that I don't think you're ever going to see.
Probably not. I lived for a long time too. We go on, man.
Forever?
Yeah, it can be. Man.
Is it like
It's
in?
crazy.
Do you actually fight with like the vampires or something?
Yeah, but we kind of got to the point now where we're all hanging now.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit easier.
So it's not awkward anymore.
No, it's not awkward anymore.
Like you go to like the holiday dinners and stuff, and like y'all hang out, and it's not like weird.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we go to Epstein's house for Christmas.
Oh, nice.
This is a good thing. He's like that, had that German heritage.
So it's like quite the monster ball.
Yeah,
gotcha.
And we got Terry over here. I said, Terry, back in the day, we used to hit these hills, man. We used to haunt and kill and just slash.
That's
Back in the day,
I
man.
guess that sounds fun.
He used to drink moonshine. He's a moonshine guy.
Well, he's on 10 high right now.
Yeah, he's been sipping that. He's nursing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's nursing right now.
But he's been quiet all evening, so I don't really know if he's all right.
Yeah. But I'm actually getting kind of hungry.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go frolic off and go catch a squirrel real quick.
Okay.
So I'll come back and I'll take
There's
some
some
stuff.
good stuff that runs along the lines up here.
Yeah. So I'm getting hungry.
Don't leave me alone. It's not a full moon.
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna taste like garbage. It's fine.
Yeah. But I'll be back. It was nice meeting you, T.I.
It was good to meet you
Terry,
too.
good seeing you as always, man. I'll give you a shout out later, man. I'll hit you up. But thanks for everything.
Oh,
Hey, what's
welcome
going on?
back, Mike D.
What happened?
Your alter ego of a werewolf came out?
I have a werewolf alter ego.
I guess. I don't know.
He's back. I thought I got rid of him years ago. Okay.
No, apparently he comes out wherever.
That makes sense.
Are you all right? You need like whiskey or something?
That makes sense. That hanging body in my front yard.
Oh,
that makes complete
that's
sense now.
where it came
That's
from.
where it came from.
No.
For those who don't know me, my neighborhood, I get into Halloween and I have a little thing in my front yard. I have a hanging body with blood and a clown stabbing it to death.
It's a good time.
It's kind of interesting. A little dark.
It is.
Dark. But let's get into some whiskey.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's Halloween.
It is.
Let's get
I want to get into our
whiskey.
Kentucky Howl at the Owl.
Howl at the Owl.
I like it.
All right, so we're gonna do St. Patrick's Edition. Why don't you talk about St. Patrick's Edition first?
So before we get into that, right? So Kentucky Owl was founded by Charles Mortimer Dedman in 1879, and operating until Prohibition became law in 1960. And at this point, the government seized some 250,000 gallons of Kentucky Owl, taking it away for safekeeping. I know that's such a cool.
Yeah, it's such a cool bottle.
Yeah,
That is a very cool
I like the
bottle.
green.
Yeah.
One night, the warehouse where the bourbon was stored burned to the ground. Oddly, for a building filled with alcohol, the fire lasted only a matter of hours, leading many to suspect the entire Kentucky Owl stock had been whisked away by organized crime to fuel their booming speakeasies. Number one suspect was Al Capone.
Naturally.
100 years later, the great-great-grandson of C.M. Dedman, Dixon Dedman, revived the family business and set about blending a bourbon worthy of the Kentucky Owl name.
And I think he's done a good job because they're definitely a name out there.
They are, and they make some pretty good whiskey. I'm just saying. I have yet to be disappointed. Whoa, yeah, you're transforming.
Whoa.
Whoa, sir.
What was that? Oh.
That's what it sounded like when you transformed, dude.
Well, you know there were ghosts around here.
Yeah.
I told you this, right?
Yeah.
You know what this area was back in the 1950s?
We talked about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this whole area used to be a tuberculosis hospital
Yeah.
back in the 1950s, and it was for children, and a lot of them died, and supposedly there was ghosts in this whole area from that hospital. I live right on where it was.
Yeah.
So we may see a ghost tonight.
Yeah.
It's Halloween.
It is. You never know.
You never know.
So the one that we're about to try, right, the Kentucky Owl St. Patrick's Edition. So we picked this one up for $99, but it can go as high as $135. These are 100 proof. The mash bill is unknown, and these are a blend of 4 to 11-year-old bourbons. So, in celebration of the long-standing ties that bind Irish and Kentucky whiskey, making together, Kentucky Owl has partnered with Irish whiskey bonder Louise McGuan to bring her craft in selecting rare whiskey barrels for their unique flavor profiles to this collaboration with master blender John Rea to deliver this exceptional blended bourbon together. So I like this one.
You've had it before.
You've had it before.
I've had it before, but I was already into a couple cocktails at that point.
Yeah.
So, for me to remember what I had.
That's fair.
So.
So the nose on this one is going to be your caramel, honey, and spice, right?
Okay.
So it should be pretty good. I can already smell it.
Let's see here. Oh, it's got a good smell, doesn't it? Wow.
It's not spicy at all. It's really.
I got when I took a big whiff of it, a little bit of spice hit it just right here, but it's sweet.
It's mellow.
It's sweet.
So
the honey's there.
Yeah. So the taste on this one. So the nose isn't super complex, which is nice. The taste is going to be caramel. Yeah, clean it up.
I think I'm eating squirrel or something.
Caramel butterscotch, frosted cinnamon roll, chocolate orange, citrus peel, fruit, vanilla, and wood. Okay,
so now this came from their website. Mm-hmm. This all the information we just got all came from their website.
No, and there goes the paper. It's all right. It's dead to me now.
That is so smooth. That is just amazing.
That is very smooth. I should have cleaned my palate.
I don't know if I'm getting that chocolate yet, but you know what? Let me. It's weird. I got this crazy taste.
I'm telling you, man. You had the alter ego pop out. You have a werewolf.
I have a werewolf.
Or you are a werewolf. Do you have the werewolf, or are you the werewolf?
How does that work?
I don't know.
Who owns who?
I don't know.
Who made who?
Well, I mean, you had to be
who made who?
Well, yeah. Who made you? Who made who?
Who made who? Who made you? So, are you going trick or treating this year, T.I.?
I am not.
No. I'm going to be here giving out candy. They bust them in here in my neighborhood. They know a good street when they see one.
Well, I mean, you guys got the perfect cul-de-sac. They could probably take a couple rounds if they swap costumes.
Yeah, right. This is so good. I'm definitely getting. Do you need to look at the sheet?
No.
I'm definitely getting that caramel, the fruit, the wood. I haven't found the vanilla yet. Have you? Definitely caramel. Butterscotch and caramel, you can mix those two up together right now for me. It's going to be the same. Frosted cinnamon roll, I don't know if I'm getting frosted cinnamon roll.
Yeah, that seems like an odd...
That's a very distinctive, who's that famous one at all the malls?
I know what you're talking about. Cinnabon.
Cinnabon, right. I mean, it's...
It's not Cinnabon.
It's not Cinnabon. Oh, God, no. But it's,
No, it's definitely the caramels. There is a little bit of spice there, so maybe that's the cinnamon. The cinnamon.
Yeah.
I don't.
That spice is there.
Then there's the woody.
But to me, the cinnamon. Okay, the wood's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
The fruit's there. There's a fruit something there. It's like a sour fruit to me. Sour. It's making my mouth dry. The wood's making my mouth dry too. I'm guessing at this point. You know.
No, but it's really, for being neat, it's not super overbearing. You're right though. Like most of the flavor profile, we're not really grabbing.
No, I think I'm going to be curious what happens when we get a little ice on this.
Yeah.
I mean, this is but this is really good though.
Yeah.
Do not get me wrong. This is a tasty, neat
Bourbon,
100%. And this is some good stuff.
or I guess blend.
Well, it's a blend.
It's blended whiskey.
Is it bourbon?
Well, it's Irish whiskey and
It says bourbon whiskey, so it's a bourbon whiskey. You blended bourbon and whiskey together.
well, bourbon and I guess loosely call it bourbon.
So I figured this year for Halloween, I'm going to give out kids little bottles of whiskey. Put them
The dads are all going to be stoked.
got a 15-pack of different like Jim Beams and the ones you see in the airplane. Go pop them in there. There you go, kid. This is why parents check the bag of candy when they get home. It's not for razor blades.
No.
It's not for needles in the apple.
No.
That made no sense.
No.
They want the good candy.
Yes, and then also to see if any cool treats were dropped in there for adults.
Exactly. Yes.
I want to be that person that hands out like toothbrushes.
There you go.
Just give kids a toothbrush.
They would skip your house. What, after the first year, they never go by your house again.
I know.
You know. So yeah, but parents would like that.
Yeah.
But this is really good. So you went to Iceland, there for 5 days. I'm sure you saw some cool stuff. See whales and stuff like that.
I didn't see any whales. We did climb a volcano.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool.
Okay.
It last erupted in 1974.
That's good.
So, yeah, that was cool. We had to take a little tour over there. Didn't really get to see the northern lights. There was cloud cover, so we got to see the cool colors through the clouds, but we couldn't actually see them.
Yeah, all right.
Tried to climb around on a glacier that they have there.
Okay.
Didn't really work out because the weather rolled in.
Did you bring back a piece of glacier for our mixologist show?
That would have been awesome, but no.
Okay.
I saw icebergs.
You dropped the ball on that one, but we'll talk later.
Not really sure it would have lasted the entire time.
We would have made it work. But anyway. And you found some whiskey, you said.
I did. So I did find them. They're called Floki.
Floki.
Yep. So
Okay.
that's like their big whiskey out there. They have a couple of other ones that are like malt liquors and things.
Okay.
Floki's the known one for Iceland.
Okay.
I think they have like a variation of like 8
Okay.
Floki's.
Like flavors or styles or batches?
like flavorings and stuff.
Some
like,
maybe small batch, some
yeah, so they do like
ice batches.
They have one that's like young malt, like whiskey, not bourbon, like a young malt whiskey. They have one that actually sounds gross, but it's actually pretty dang good. Was a sheep dung smoked whiskey.
Did you try it?
Yeah.
So does it taste like shitty?
No.
It's sheep dung.
I know.
It's dung.
I know.
Dung is shit.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
It has like a really
What, is it
pleasant
filtered
light.
through shit?
No.
So what do they do with it?
I smoke it with shit.
Okay.
I mean, at least that's the name of that's what it sounds like.
Did you ask the bartender, or maybe he knew? Or?
No, she had no idea.
She had no idea.
No.
She didn't care.
No, she didn't care.
Now,
She just thought that like people are grossed out by it, but I tried it because I was like,
It was good. It was good. Smoky.
yeah, light, really
smoke?
light smoke. It was like pleasantly smooth, like, all the way through.
Did you bring a couple home?
I did. So I don't remember exactly which ones. I think I got just their regular single malt.
Which is good. You always get the.
Always, and then no, actually I remember now. The sherry cask.
Ooh.
They had a sherry cask finish one. So I bought those two because I was like, those ones, it'd be good to compare to the ones that we've had in the past. We haven't had some of the more interesting ones that they make.
Okay.
So I was like, we've had sherry cask ones.
The sheep dung home one.
The shit one.
Shit dung sheep. Shit dung sheep.
sheep dung shit.
But okay, I'm curious. We have to have that in the show, obviously.
Yeah. I plan on it.
We have to tag Iceland.
Yes, all of Iceland. All of Iceland.
And, I know you got our name out there.
Yeah, I did.
I mean, on our Instagram, we had all these people, all these names.
Yeah.
Thor and Valkyrie.
Yeah, I was talking to people. I was talking us up while we were out there.
So,
the only thing that so one interesting thing, and I kind of wish I would have brought stickers. Apparently, stickers are a very popular thing to stick everywhere. They don't graffiti, with like paint.
Right.
They stick stickers on everything.
Okay.
So I'm really sad that I didn't bring any because I would have.
We could have marked our territory.
Yeah, I would have marked everywhere, man.
So I've checked now. Now, not only are we the #1 podcast with the Amish, we are now the #1 podcast in Northern Iceland.
Not southern Iceland where I was.
There's 3 people that live out there. 2 of them listen. That makes it #1.
Yeah, we're going places, man.
The Amish.
Watch out.
The Northern Icelands.
The Northern Icelands.
Icelandics. The Northern Icelandics. So now you went to Amsterdam.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like almost like a flip of completely different, like...
Oh, yeah, it was completely different.
Like, places, culture, everything.
Yeah.
Like, just a flip around.
Yeah.
Completely.
So, like, Iceland, it's a beautiful country. Like, it is volcanic, like, stuff everywhere. And it's, like, cold, and there's a lot of space with nothing there. Like, they don't really develop the land. And it's beautiful. A lot of farms, stuff like that.
Talk to any little Icelandic girls while you're there?
Of course I did.
How'd that
Yeah.
go?
I mean, I didn't hook up with any of them.
You talk about iceberg or anything?
I was like, so what's it like being cold all the time?
That's what you said?
Yeah.
That didn't work.
No.
That's not going to work. No. All right, let's move on. We'll go past this story. Okay. Now we're in Amsterdam, where you they can't say no, technically, if you don't want them to.
No, they can.
In the right places, they don't. Go on.
No, Amsterdam is just different, right? So my thing with Amsterdam, right, is it's it's a city, so it wasn't like anything out of the ordinary if you've been to a city before. It was quite the experience. A lot of museums. It's cool. There's canals everywhere. The architecture's old. The food is kind of meh.
Yeah, it's not a foodie place,
No.
but in terms of eating, like going to France is a foodie place,
I will say, like,
it's a different kind of place. It's a place to find shops where you can get coffee.
Yes,
but
coffee.
But there's no coffee there.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Those are
Is
the
it's there's cafes and there's coffee shops, and there are 2 very different purposes for them, right? So your cafes, if you want to purchase the things to imbibe with, that's where you go. And then if you want to enjoy said things, you have to go to your coffee shop. So you go to the cafe to get your cafe, and then you go to the coffee shop to enjoy your cafe.
Gotcha. A lot of cafe and coffee shops going on there. There's a whole system there, obviously.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, okay.
It's very organized.
Very organized. Okay.
Yeah.
But now you were telling me something, which I guess I had talked to somebody about it too, and they said they'd heard the same thing. They weren't treating you very well, and it didn't matter if you were an American or not. It was tourists in general. Is that what you saw?
So for me, not tourists in general. It was definitely Americans. I did see some people from the UK there. They seem to be treated all right and whatnot. What the hell is that?
Halloween, man. I told you, man. It goes the hospital's right over there. So I mean, who knows what's going on out there, man?
That's gross. It sounded gross. But yeah, so
It sounded like someone's eating a squirrel.
I know. It kind of did, actually.
All right, so we threw the ice in the St. Patrick's edition.
So let's see if we open up any of those softer flavors like the vanilla and such.
Well, it's too bad. I mean, I've historically heard that like most people in Europe don't like Americans. They'll embrace you a little bit to a certain degree. Some places embrace you more than other places.
Yeah.
But this was like you just felt it.
Yeah, I felt it, and it kind of ruined the experience a little bit. But I mean, like, it was still cool seeing Amsterdam. Never been,
I'm gonna throw one more cube in there.
There's that vanilla.
Yeah, the vanilla came out.
And the cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
Terry, you okay? You all right over there, Terry? Been quiet this whole time.
I think he's been sleeping.
Has he? Well, that's a long walk from up to the mountains.
Yeah, that's true.
In Florida.
We don't have mountains in Florida.
Yes, there's a mountain.
There's one single mountain.
There's one mountain.
Is it Trash Mountain?
Yeah. It's in Lantana.
It's Trash Mountain.
This is one in Riviera, one in Lantana. No, so I'm gonna. That butterscotch is coming out a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Well, I like that on ice too.
I actually like it more on ice because you get more of the flavors out of it.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of that more of a citrusy in there, and maybe that milky feeling I'm getting is a chocolate.
Yeah,
a little bit. You know, I'm not pulling chocolate, but it feels like there's like I just got done eating chocolate. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you're talking about. Like a dark chocolate.
Yeah, yeah. So
a little sweet. I like it.
So Amsterdam, had a good time, but you wouldn't go back. Now whiskey's not a thing over there too. Is whiskey a thing in Amsterdam?
No, it's weird.
What is their drinking? Is this beer? Beer?
Yeah, so Heineken is a big one there.
Okay.
Amstel, another big one.
Makes sense.
So their Heineken there tastes awesome. I don't like Heineken here in the States.
I'm not a big Heineken guy either.
It tastes weird. It always tastes like it's skunked.
Yeah.
Like it just never has a good flavor.
I always have bad dreams after I drink Heineken.
But like over there, it actually tasted like a really good beer.
So we're getting an American-made version, which is the same recipe.
It's garbage.
Yeah. I know Amstel Light. I've had some of those off and on through the years. I never disliked Amstel Light.
Not me either, but over there it tastes different.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But
whiskey's not a thing there.
Yeah. So like they have obviously like the regular stuff like
Jack Daniels.
Yeah, they got the things that you can get here easily enough.
The basics.
Yeah, to make cocktails.
You're not going to find anything.
And if you're going to a bar that's like a tourist like type bar,
then they'll have that.
They're going to have the key whiskeys and that's it, right? But then most of them will just have Heineken and Amstel on tap. Sometimes you'll get a Stella, and then if you go to an Irish bar, you'll get the Guinness. But like they're really basic on the drinks there.
Okay.
Yeah. What the heck is that?
There's a killing cat out there.
I know. Well, maybe that's one of those kid ghost things, maybe? That sounded weird.
You know, all kinds of weird things happen out here. Palm Beach Gardens.
out in the gardens.
I like this neat. I like this on ice. So while you were busy fighting off Legionnaire's disease and tuberculosis, which the hospital's over here, and obviously that case of syphilis must have been burning. But while you were recuperating from all that, I went to a whiskey tasting, and food pairing at the Cooper.
Yeah, how was that?
Okay, so it was Garrison Brother Whiskey.
All right.
Okay, and the Cooper hosted it. It was amazing.
That sounds
Now,
really
it was
good.
Also their last thing that they do for the season. And then it starts back up, I think, after March, after season ends.
Okay, so they have like a season for it?
Yeah, they do it off-season because they're slower, so they're trying to drum up more business, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, the manager there, which I talked to her, I was probably a little buzzed, which I'll tell you why.
Well, you were drinking whiskey, so.
Which I love whiskey that night. She's big time in her whiskey. Loves Garrison. In fact, when we got there for the reception hour, which was outside, she was at a table and she made her own peach.
Like simple syrup?
Simple syrup.
Okay.
And then was serving a Garrison Brothers small batch peach tea.
Ooh, that sounds so good.
And it was very refreshing. And then while that was going on, they had me tell you, for what we paid, the amount of food we got and the amount of whiskey we got, I mean, we did very well. It was like $99 a person. So there was appetizers for reception hour. They had the lamb chop lollipops, but they were like, honestly, they weren't even lollipops. They were like full-blown lamb chops.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I think I had like 6 or 7 of those damn things. And they had like wings, but I was wearing a white shirt. I was terrified of the wings.
Don't do that.
And then they had hush puppies.
Okay.
But they had, I think they had conconut. So.
Oh, nice.
So it was like really good.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
And then they had the guy from Garrison Brothers. This guy was from Texas. He had the big mustache and the handlebar things. He was giving taste out of 2 whiskeys that were not going to be part of the tasting of for the food, which I don't remember what they were right now. I'm drawing a blank right now. But they both were very good. I had a couple of those. I had 4 tastings, 2 of each. It was
Yeah.
And I think I had like 2 or 3 of those iced tea drinks.
Nice.
So then we go inside.
You may as well get your money's worth.
Oh,
right?
yeah. And so you go inside, right? And there's a table. And it's one of those like charcuterie boards. You know what I'm talking about? Charcuterie? Am I saying it right? Yep. Those charcuterie boards. It had prosciutto, salami, something, super sod. It had like 3 or 4 different kinds of cheeses, fruit, crackers. I mean, this thing was huge.
And that was like on your table?
Yes, waiting for us.
Dang.
And then every seat had a old fashioned waiting for them, which was made with the Garrison Brothers That was the small batch too.
Okay.
Then after that, and which was cool, the people who sit with us, there were some older people. They weren't even hungry. So like
you guys were just going ham.
So
on
we
the food.
ate it, and then they gave us to-go boxes, and we just me and Evan were fighting for the prosciutto. It was like I'm Italian, fuck you.
Sorry, Evan.
You know what prosciutto is? What do you think? It's a turkey? You think it's like
it's a healthy snack.
get back to Lake Worth. Actually, I had a great time with Evan. It was cool to hang out with. So anyway, the next course was seared pan-seared sea scallops.
Ooh,
In like this kind of citrusy beurre blanc sauce.
that sounds really good.
Oh.
I do love scallops.
Now the drink they made. Now I feel like I was cheated on one whiskey. So Garrison Brothers has a honeydew whiskey. So it's a honey infused whiskey.
Okay.
But they made like this melon cocktail. It was like kind of like.
That sounds like it'd be too sweet.
It was like a whiskey sour and a Manhattan and something else all mixed together. I was disappointed in that drink. I took like all of us, the whole table didn't really like it.
Yeah.
And like there was a table behind us and people weren't sitting in, and the seats were assigned and nobody was there. So I took their old fashions.
That's a good idea. You can't waste it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to waste that.
And it was funny. The lady didn't eat scallops, so me and Evan each got extra scallops, which is really cool. Then the next course was, I think that was the steak, yeah. So the next course came out was the meat course, right? So it was appetizers.
Seafood.
Okay, yeah, seafood. So I got the menu. The next course, pretty sure was the steak and short rib.
That sounds awesome.
So it was sirloin tips,
Okay.
cooked like rare. And then they had a thing of just the most amazing short rib. And it was a nice sized plate. And that came with the Garrison Brother single batch.
Okay.
Neat. Came with that. And in between each one, every time they talked about, for every course, the guy from Garrison Brother came up and talked about that whiskey that was being drinking with it. Now they're on the higher price side.
Yeah.
I think their cheapest one's like in the 80s. Mm-hmm. And then one of them, which happened to be the manager's favorite one, I told me and you had talked about. I don't have the card with me. One of them was like $200. We're going to get that one for the show. We're going to do a Garrison Brothers thing pretty soon.
Yeah.
I want to do my own food pairing with Garrison Brothers. I want to see if I can do as good as they did.
I agree with that one.
And then the next, God, I feel like, because I know we had a dessert, and the dessert was a coffee infused thing that they made at the restaurant.
Yeah, you told me about that one.
It was good. It was good. It was a good drink, and they started with bananas Foster, which normally comes out flaming, but they didn't do that. But it was very good. In fact, it came with ice cream, and I took some of that whiskey and poured it over the ice cream.
Oh, nice.
Like I actually like mashed potatoes. I dug a little thing in the middle and like dumped it in there.
A little well for the whiskey.
Yeah. So I mean, it was a really good. It went well with that ice cream. But I feel like I'm missing a course in between right now.
Well, you stopped texting me after a little bit.
Oh yeah, that's why I didn't take any pictures. I apologize to my listeners. I should be taking pictures and posting stuff on Instagram when I'm doing these things. So we're going to one in a couple weeks.
We are.
So we are going to take pictures.
We will.
We will totally put this on Instagram.
Yeah.
So we're going to one at Carrabba's, and they're doing like 3 or 4 different whiskeys.
Yep.
So it looks kind of good. It looks like a really good menu. So we'll have some fun there. And then the other thing you missed.
I missed a lot.
While you were itching and scratching from your syphilis. While
I was having the best time of my life.
Yes. I went to the Oktoberfest down in Lantana. Yeah. And, I've gone a couple years in a row now. It's changed dramatically, but still, you know what? I got drunk with some beer. B-E-I-R.
Yeah.
Beer.
Beer.
And it was interesting. We got there when it opened, and we had a nice little spot. And it's funny because we're a family, right? I have my daughter with me. She's riding all the rides, and we're all sitting there having drinks, drinking beer, and getting pictures, and did a couple shots of schnapps.
Yeah.
And I did I met some guy from Germany, and I asked him if they make a whiskey, and he said, "What the hell are you talking about?"
See, okay. I wasn't going crazy. I asked. I tried to get one for us.
So it was nice when we got out of there. Like, it's funny. Like around we got there at 2, right? When it opens.
Yeah.
Like around 4:35 o'clock is a changing of a guard, where the families are starting to thin out, and it's all the drunkards coming in, and like there's like this whole like garden where people were sitting on these like cement picnic areas, seats. And like when I got there, it was hardly anybody or some families. Suddenly I looked, it's like all these people getting drunk and chugging beers, and they're doing the shots on the board where like 4 guys are doing a shot at the same time. And so I did a shot when they were doing that. I had to jump back in.
Yeah.
And I got back out, and then had some good food. Ooh,
oh yeah,
I had some good food. Obviously, you gotta get a brat.
Well, you mean yeah.
Right, you gotta get a brat, some kraut.
Yeah.
And then I had some inside. There's and all this food's made by them.
By them.
Okay. It's all homemade. So I got some schnitzel.
Ooh, I do like schnitzel.
Oh, it was a good schnitzel.
I do like
it was
schnitzel.
Good. And they weren't cheesy on it. They gave you a lot. I had like 3 big pieces of it.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then it came with a big thing of mashed potatoes and gravy and some steamed red cabbage.
Nice.
I mean, I felt like I was back in Germany, in the hills of Germany, in springtime, man. I was
you spend a lot of time in the hills, huh?
Yeah, I got Terry here. He knows the hills. So it was really good food, and it was the only time like the sun bothered me was when I was eating dinner. The sun was coming down right where we were sitting, and it was just I think every ounce of alcohol came out of me, and then I had to go get more alcohol.
Well, yeah, but it didn't help at that point.
No,
at that point, you're just filling yourself up.
We had to leave. Yeah, I had to catch our Uber.
I am sad that I missed all of that.
You missed a lot.
I am sad that I missed that. And it was just my luck too, because I mean, after I got back, I felt bad on Sunday, my last day in Amsterdam, and then like I progressively felt better, but then I was like, something doesn't feel right, and I had to go and get myself that. I could have just joined, but no, that would have been right. Did your fence have like a door on it? Oh, is it your shed?
I think there's been something living in there, like a raccoon that's like living life right now. I think,
like getting high off your fertilizer.
Yeah, I think he's
it's like in there.
I got some compost and manure mix in there right now. He's probably like getting out of the teeth. You know what I'm saying?
He's like, it's good shit.
Because there are some mornings I wake up and my shed door is open, and I'm like, God damn it, because I know the sprinkler hits it inside. I'm like, damn it. But we're getting a new shed.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed living in Palm Beach Gardens for one thing. I love living here, but I do not understand something. It makes no sense to me. So I had to ran over to their building and zoning department. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, look, I showed them my survey. I go, look, I want to put my shed over here, blah, blah, blah. Is there enough room? The guy was worried I was going to. So they looked at it, and all the measurements are on the survey already. They're like, oh, no, you're good.
Yeah.
And like, what size are you going to get? I'm like, I was going to get 10 by 16. I have a golf cart. Just put a golf cart in there. Oh, no. That's not under.
Unacceptable.
100%.
Unacceptable, sir.
So in residential homes in Palm Beach Gardens, you can only have a 10 by 12.
What if you just did it anyways?
Well, here's the problem. If any time they ever sensed it, smelled it, or even think to see it, and they saw it, and it's longer than 10 by 12, they make you take it out. That's the problem.
Then you just build your fence higher.
I'm not going to be building my fence higher.
Just a little bit. Just a little.
It sound like it's a simple thing of building.
You just put right there, just a little bit taller.
Yeah.
Or like maybe paint it in a way where it looks like it's the sky all the time.
But see, part of the problem is that the people I'm working with, who I'm buying my really nice, it's a nice shed. It's all steel.
Yeah.
Construction, everything frame. They want to use permits.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It protects them as well.
What if you just called your house a business?
Sure. I mean, it is.
They did say if it was residential.
So I'm getting a 10 by 12. I can still put the golf cart in there. I just, we should have looked at my little ask. We didn't look at it tonight. We should have looked at it while it was daytime.
It's all right.
We'll look at it next week. But we're going to have to move that thing.
Yeah, no.
We're going to talk about your idea. I can't do your idea. While you were telling me your idea, my back started swelling up behind. And it was like, Mike, you're not really going to do that, are you?
Where are we moving it to?
But I have an idea. I thought of something.
Okay.
We just need 2 of the same type of dollies. That's all we need.
So we're going to do old school, and we're going to like put logs, and we're going to roll them along.
Possibly. Well, no. Actually, my idea is I have some thick grade moving boxes.
Okay.
We're going to open them all up, and then we'll use that, and then pick it up and put it in front, and then roll. Because I've done that before on grass. It works with wheels. I'm not dragging that thing. We're gonna.
Sounds like I'm going to be hanging out here for an entire day.
Yeah, probably. I'll make.
At least I know you have good whiskey.
Yeah, we have whiskey, and I'll make us beef ribs that day for that one. That's gonna be beef rib day. And we'll probably have someone film it so you can watch what we're doing.
It'd be worth it. It'd be worth it.
I'm sure my idea is perfect.
I'm like, as soon as you said box, I'm just like, it's going to sink into the ground.
No. I've actually done this before. It actually works. I've actually done this before, so it should work. I just never done it for a distance that we have to do it to.
Yeah, that's kind of the concern.
Yeah.
How many boxes do you have to like lay down then?
Well, 2. So what happens is, as you go on the second one, someone takes up and brings one back up in front. So it's like a log thing.
Gotcha.
It might work. I know I can't drag that thing the way you talked about it. Oh my God, my lower back discs were like, dude, no, Michael. Here, we're gonna show you what pain feels like real quick.
Just remember,
I haven't done anything yet, man.
Come
on, ow! I haven't talked.
We're here.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure something out.
Oh, I have no doubt. We'll just hook your car up to it and we'll drag it around the backyard.
I'm not against that idea. I mean, we could take it apart. I would prefer just to move it as is.
I don't want to take it apart.
Yeah, I don't want to take it apart either. All right, so I'm a little behind here because we're babbling. Yeah. Now we're going to move into something that I am so curious about this.
I'm actually excited about this. When you said that you had like a surprise for the Kentucky Owl episode, I wasn't really sure what...
You've never seen that one before?
I've never seen it before. So, like, I knew the two that we've done.
I came across it by accident.
And then I was like, what the heck else are you talking about?
I was like, Red Label, Kentucky Owl, what is that? I was like, oh, there's a Japanese name on there. Oh, it's a collaboration with Japan. Oh, I'm buying this. All right, so I guess I'll take this one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here,
since my paper has exited stage left.
And I'm looking forward to this Heaven Door stuff we got here.
Me too.
And I'm so excited that we've actually partnered with them in their sample program. Because I know you guys like to hear what we get, what they get, and what they're doing out there. And they're always doing different things and releasing different things, so I'm excited about that. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. All right, so we have the Kentucky Owl Takumi edition. Now, I paid $119 for this.
Not a bad price.
Okay. I saw it go as high as $150.
Okay.
Really not a bad flux there.
No.
Okay.
Stable price is good.
Once again, mash bill unknown. Now, this is a blend of 4, 5, 6, and 13-year-old bourbons.
Okay.
All right. So a collaboration with John Rea, Kentucky Owl's master blender, and Yusaki. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry. It says Yusaki.
It probably does not sound like that, though. God, you're so phonetic.
Head rush right now. I'm actually getting a head rush right now.
You can't just say that about people, dude.
Oh, okay, this is getting better. So, Yusaki, Japanese whiskey master blender for the Nagamaha Distillery in Japan. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with these names. Japan, man. All right. So Yusaki. No. So Takumi means master or artisan in Japanese.
Okay.
With the name of the reference with the name of the really celebrating the art and craft of modern whiskey blending. So that's why they picked that name. Reyes and Yusaki worked together to create the resulting Takumi Edition blend, with Reyes selecting 4 different formulations and sending the samples to Japan. Yusaki evaluated these samples, which represented different ages and mash bills available from Kentucky Owl. So it's kind of cool. The Kentucky Owl guy picked the blends.
Yeah.
Sent them, and now this guy's evaluated what we're going to do with these.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool. So then Yusaki then created different blends with all those formulations to develop the most reflective of his Japanese whiskey style.
Okay.
So this had to be aged in Japan.
Yeah.
In some form or fashion.
Well,
it was aged somewhere in Japan briefly, right?
Well, I mean, it doesn't specify like Mizunara or anything like that, so...
No. But I mean, he's gonna if he's making the blend, he has to.
So if the Kentucky Owl Master Blender is sending over blends of certain years to Japan, and then they're introducing their own Japanese whiskey into it, And making it like an ultimate blend.
Mm-hmm. That's my take on this, right?
Or
He's aging it and distilling it Japanese style with those blends. Wait, you don't distill blends.
No.
Blends already distilled.
Yeah. That's why I'm confused.
I'm confused too.
Unless they're making it.
There's a lot going on, man.
There's a lot. So they must be making it.
There's this bit.
Bro, it's nighttime. Why are the crows out? Your house is haunted, dude.
Terry, are you doing this?
Aren't you supposed? I guess Scarecrow. Do
I
your
do
job.
your job, man.
Yeah, come on, Terry.
Why do I have you here?
He's getting free whiskey from us, and he's not even doing his job.
I'm charging you for that drink, Terry. You ain't getting out of here, you cheating motherfucker.
$20.
You know?
That's like a double.
Yeah, you know? Me too? Crazy.
I know.
Crazy. All right, so I don't know what's going on here. So to me, I feel like.
Well, because they would make their own whiskey and then they would blend it.
Right, because it says a blend of bourbons.
Aged.
It's not a blend of bourbons and whiskey.
So it's like
So he's blending it in Japan.
So Kentucky Owl's making it, handing it over to them, and then they blend it.
He's making it in Japan.
And then they blend it. No.
And he blends it in Japan.
He blends it in Japan.
He must do something and mature it there.
No. So it's matured here, sent there, they blend it.
Okay. But it's blended in their cask in Japan. Right?
Well, that doesn't really matter at that point.
I think it would matter. You're still going to age it in a cask.
No, you don't age blends, though.
You don't age blends?
Why would you?
Why would you? I don't know.
I don't fucking. We're just a whiskey podcast. I have no idea.
Call up you suck and see what he says. Also, it's a she. Hey. Oh!
Hey. Over the line.
Over the line. Doesn't anybody out here care about the rules anymore? Right. And I love I love all their bottling. Me
too. I like the colors on all of them.
Out there,
yeah, I like the colors. They're always really bold.
It's just a good bottle,
Yeah.
All right, so now, so we're going to talk about nose and taste real quick,
Yes.
okay, before we do anything. So what I pulled off, what I did tonight was, once again, I was doing research. On their website, it was actually very limited about the information.
Okay.
About this whiskey. So I actually went to one of my I feel trusted review sites.
Yeah.
They had so this information actually came from my other site. This information did not come from Kentucky Owl. Okay. And so what I did grab from Kentucky Owl was the nose and taste, but what I also did was, in parentheses on our sheet, I grabbed the nose and taste from my review site.
Okay.
All right. So the Kentucky Owl site has rye, caramel, fruit, and fruit salad.
Fruit salad?
Fruit salad. I looked at that 20 times and well, there's a little chalk on there too. What the hell?
Where's that tea?
Where's that freaking tea that I love?
Some Bacoe tea.
But so that's what they said. Now on my website, on my little review site, they had bread, caramel, fruit, tobacco, and oak.
Okay.
Which sounds more normal to me. Because fruit salad, I'm thinking as a kid, my mom would buy me the Del Monte fruit salad.
Well, that's like the raised. That's like what? That's grapes usually, strawberries, things like that.
Well, no, you ever have a can of Del Monte?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like pear and peach and some other something else.
And then one quarter
cherry.
of an eighth of a cherry.
Of a cherry that you fought for.
A maraschino cherry.
Yeah, and then you drank the juice because it was this sugar.
Straight sugar juice.
All right, so I'm gonna smell. I'm gonna go for a smell. We're gonna do this. I'm getting nothing. What the hell?
No, there's a little bit there.
No, that was all me. I'm dying again.
Oh, okay. Continue. As you were.
You have my stuff in it. You have my stuff and it's all over.
Sweet.
I want that. I've always wanted that rack.
It's a nice rack.
Right? And I get the whiskey with it too? Oh, yeah. You're not going to make it to the evening.
It is Halloween after all.
Now, okay, so there's
stuff there.
So, so the caramel's there. There's a fruitiness there, so maybe...
There definitely is. So
maybe that's a fruit salad. Now, I'm not getting tobacco. Tobacco has a very sweetish to it that's very unique.
That's like a sweet earthiness.
So they have...
That's very nice.
Kentucky Owl has rye. This other guy has bread. So to me, it's the same thing.
Yeah. I think
I thought both on there. I don't know if I'm getting either. I'm not getting bread right now. I'm getting everything else.
Maybe I'm getting a little bit of rye. It's very light
really?
though.
I'm definitely getting the caramel, the fruit salad, if you will, fruit.
What's our actual flavor though?
So it's okay. So if we're gonna go by Kentucky Owl, it's rye, caramel, and fruit salad
for the flavor.
Oh, flavor. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I wasn't listening to you. I know.
That's fine.
All right. So the taste should be, according to Kentucky Owl, butter rye bread, caramel, cinnamon, apple, pear.
Okay.
Okay. That's what should be in there. Now, the other site, my review site, claims a caramel, cinnamon, apple pie crust, leather, oak, and raisin. Which, when I see tobacco and raisin always kind of intertwine with me because they have that kind of. So, but I didn't get tobacco in the smell yet, so I don't know if we're going to just raisin yet. So we're going to go in here.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that's good. That is amazing. Oh, I love this.
Yeah, this is actually.
Wow. Okay, so both of these are worth the money, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Both of these, I think
they're unique. They're each different. They're completely
the St.
different.
Patrick's Day blend, which is, in my opinion, you should find it under $100.
Yeah.
And $99 should be your price point. Takumi, am I saying it right? Takumi blend. I think 120 is right. I think this is very unique. Mm-hmm. There's a touch of heat, but it goes away so quickly, that heat. It's amazing how fast it goes away.
There's also all of the fruits. It's definitely like
fruit salad.
It's sweet.
You toss in the fruit salad.
You sucky.
You sucky tosses the fruit salad.
Oh, come on, man. We got to post this online.
Yeah, post this up. It's for families, man, for the kids.
It's like children are going to listen to this, man.
Children are going to listen. All right, so, so like if I'm looking at the other profile, the caramel, cinnamon, apple pie, so there's an apple thing going on in there, and I think that the apple's coming out for me with the fruit. I feel apple in there 100%. Oak, raisin, leather. I'm not getting leather. Oh, it is dry though, so that could be the bread. It is dry. There is a dryness to it.
Yeah, I can taste apple. I'm not sure like baked apple pie or anything like that. It just tastes kind of like
there's an apple there.
It tastes like a red delicious.
Yeah,
that's the kind of flavor.
Like I think there's caramel, cinnamon. And this says apple as well. He said apple pie crust, right?
Yeah.
Apple pear. I don't know if I'm gonna get a pear right now.
Yep. But
what kind of pear? Green pear, Bosch pear. What kind of pear are we talking about, man? I don't know.
I didn't know there's that many pears.
Oh my god, I love pears too. There's so many pears. I love this time of year, fall. That's when our grocery store gets all the pears from up north. It's like we don't grow pears here.
Yeah. Have to steal
I love all grades of pears. I love them all. It's a me thing. I'm weird. I'm so weird.
You should can some pears.
I don't do that.
Just do it.
No. I have made my own vodka moonshine with peaches.
You said vodka moonshine?
I never made that for you?
Vodka moonshine.
Yeah, I never made that for you?
Vodka moonshine.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I'm going to make that for you. Oh, yeah. It's awesome.
Well, you take like vodka and moonshine and then you throw like pears in it?
No moonshine at all. So you take...
how is it moonshine?
You got to get the pears in a can.
Yeah.
Like that song Peaches,
Yeah.
No, that's not pears, peaches.
I know.
I'm sorry,
Millions of peaches.
I'm sorry, peach moonshine. Peach moon.
I'm so confused.
Yeah,
right
I'm confused too.
What just happened to your brain?
I have this desire to eat a squirrel. I don't know what's going on. I might want to go eat a squirrel right now. It's crazy. No, it's peach vodka moonshine. I'm sorry, peach vodka moonshine.
But it's not vodka.
You never
not
had
moonshine.
that at one of my holiday.
I don't think so.
I haven't made it in a couple years. That's why. Okay, so it's so you get canned peaches, right? Okay. And I suggest a light sugar one. You take the peaches out, get vodka, your favorite vodka. I like Luswaga, which is a Polish vodka.
Poland's do, they do make a really good vodka.
It's a traditional potato vodka.
Yeah.
And you take the peaches and the vodka, put it in a mason jar.
Okay.
And what I usually do is 5-6 hours outside in the yard in the sun. Just let it
do its thing.
Then after a couple of days, you pour some of the peach sugar juice in there, shake it up, let it sit out there for a couple more days. Oh, it is a tasty little cocktail thingy.
Why the sun though?
So the peach juice and all that stuff kind of bakes into it a little bit.
Okay.
I guess it's a recipe.
All right.
They tell you to put it in the sun.
Interesting.
Yeah. And it's actually really good. And the peaches are like nuclear at this point.
Yeah.
Like one peach will get you fucked up.
Oh, I can imagine. You don't eat them unless you want to get to a place you don't want to come back
You
from.
don't have to drink anything. Just eat one of those peaches, and you will be like, in 10 minutes, done. You're good.
Your liver's like, I quit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like walking out.
But it makes a tasty little cocktail.
Okay.
Especially a little cranberry or like a flavored seltzer, like a lime seltzer or a cranberry seltzer. That's some good stuff.
That does sound good.
Ooh, actually, I have a blackberry lemonade seltzer.
Ooh.
With that peach,
That would be pretty good.
So I'll make it for the holidays this year.
All right.
I haven't made it in a couple of years.
I guess that means I'm invited to the holidays.
You always invite me to the holidays.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, you always invite me. All right, but this is I am. I can't say one's better than the other. I think they're just both different. They're both unique to what they're trying.
Yeah, they really are.
I mean,
They're
St.
unique
Patrick's
flavors.
is blending with the Irish touch. This is blending with the Japanese touch.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking two different
Worlds.
cultures, worlds.
Ways of handling whiskey. Now, the thing that I like about this one, maybe a touch more than the other one, is the depth of flavor.
Yes. Actually, have you just tasted it since it's been breathing for a while? It actually opened up more.
Yeah.
I think the pear's in there now.
Yeah.
That pear came out.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this is one of my new favorites now.
I'm definitely good on. Where'd you get this? Online? Or did you go to one of the local places?
I got it online, but I had to sever my relationship with them.
Oh, sorry.
The club.
Yeah.
Had a little problem.
Well,
Pissed me off.
okay.
I had to sever my relationship. Like, you know what, you guys you're done.
You ruined it for them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They ruined it.
Was it like customer service ruined it?
A few little things happened.
What happened? Let's talk about it. We don't have to bring in names. We don't have to bring in names.
When you go into your settings, you make a setting
Yeah.
change for what kind of membership you wanted, and suddenly they hit you for the higher membership.
Yeah.
And then they were arguing with me about refunding me my money. So I just backed off. Like, you know what? Just cancel my account. Prorate whatever I have used yet.
Yeah.
Which I get it'd be like $2 short of what I actually just fucking paid.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't say that. So it's unfortunate, but you know what? You can find this.
Okay.
I found that's how I found my pricing.
Okay.
I found it. It's out there.
Okay.
Actually, I saw ABC carrying it
At one point?
ago.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was a very limited time I had it. So
That makes sense.
yeah. But this is delicious. This is.
Mm-hmm. I am all about this one.
And I have a couple other surprises coming up for you too, by the way.
So you said.
Yeah. We got and some surprises for the listeners too, because some of my surprises I already gave up.
Yeah.
Like when Viv was here after the show, we partaked in something which we have to share with our listeners.
Yes.
We haven't done that yet. That's gonna be special, but I have some other things too. Chase some
I know
rabbits.
you went a little crazy.
We're gonna chase some rabbits.
Yep.
Yep. We'll chase some rabbits. Some very unique, one of a kind rabbit.
Very, very unique rabbits.
I had to hire Elmer Fudd to hunt this rabbit down.
You did a good job.
He did a good job. He did. Elmer Fudd, man.
Elmer Fudd
Elmer Fudd.
came in clutch.
Yeah,
Found
Elmer knows Terry over here.
Really?
Yeah, back in the day.
Man, Terry knows a lot of people.
They used to go duck hunting together.
Terry would just stand there.
Terry would just stand there, doing his scarecrow thing.
He looks like he's shrugging all the time. Is he all
Yeah,
right?
he's getting old.
Oh, okay.
Scarecrows have a life, a certain kind of life.
Yeah.
Their job is to scare a scarecrow. A crow. The crow. Sorry, I said scarecrow.
They scare each
Don't
other.
judge me.
They just scare each other. That's all they do.
Right, that's all they do. It's a stare down contest.
Whoever gets freaked out first loses.
And that's Steve, by the way. Steve the Ghoul. He's been around. Steve the Ghoul's been around for quite some time.
Okay.
Our one of our board of directors, Leroy. He loves Steve, by the way.
Oh, does he?
Yes. If I took Steve and put him on the counter, he would sleep with Steve all day long.
Really?
Yes, I've done it. I'll do it tonight, right when I clean up, and then I'll take some
nice.
pictures and share it with everybody. Oh yeah, but that's Steve. Steve's been around for a couple of years now.
All right. Leroy and Steve are homeboys. Gotcha.
So I'm going to tell a quick story, a little venting here.
Okay, let's do it.
So my daughter, who was playing basketball for her school, got named captain.
Oh, nice.
Named captain.
Awesome.
I'm a little proud of her. She doesn't really know what that means yet, so I'm working with her on that.
Leadership is a thing you have to learn.
Yeah. But so her first game was supposed to be on Wednesday.
Okay.
Or Thursday. Changed our schedules around, go pick her up. We have to get her and drive her to West Palm Beach.
Okay.
Belvedere and like Dixie, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's
95.
sucky traffic.
Yes. So we haul butt down there. Now, it's funny thing is it's not just the girls' basketball team going down there. The boys' soccer team's going there too to play a game.
Okay.
In the same school. I don't know if I should say the school's name right now or not.
I
'Cause I'm
wouldn't.
really angry at them right now.
No.
Like I really want to pick a fight with them.
Don't do it.
Like maybe afterwards we'll take a ride down there, and maybe we'll throw things at their school.
I mean, egging and toilet papering is a thing.
Yeah.
During Halloween, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's a thing?
I was a take a bunch of tampons and stick it on the wall.
What's that going to do? Just be inconvenient and funny?
Like ketchup all over it too. With that. What's wrong with you, Mike?
Damn, dude. All right.
So we get down there, and we were like one of the first people there besides the soccer team.
Yeah.
And so I walk out, and the soccer team's all running around, all confused. And we're walking up, and there's a security guard. The guy's like, I'll make this fast, too. The guy's like, what are you guys doing here? I'm like, we're here for a game. Game? You mean practice? Practice? No, we have a game. We're from Trinity. We're playing your school. No, there's no game tonight. No, there's a game. I pull up my email. No, it says right here, reminder, game. And according to my daughter, they actually prayed for today's game. like, there's a game. Because she goes to a Christian school, so they had chapel, and they prayed for the game. So there's a game, all right? The big man, the guy, he knew. He was ready. He had his things. He was ready, man. He was going for both teams. He can't go.
Yeah.
So,
You can't pick favorites.
You can't pick favorites. But, so, and they're like, no game. I'm like, no, there's a game. No, there's no game. And like all the other kids start showing up with their parents. And parking sucks at this place. And the school is super exclusive, super expensive. Super expensive. Like their basketball court is nicer than a college basketball court. Like they're like I like going to games there because their seats are so comfortable. But so I'm like, look at the guy. I'm like, no, there's a game. The coach is like, there's no game. We told her there's no game. No, we would have been told this. Our coach shows up, and he's like, what do you mean there's no game? So apparently the school decided that they weren't ready, didn't tell anybody, and decided they weren't going to play that same day.
So they forfeited.
We did get officially a win. But
it's a cheap win, but it's a win.
Like the deal, look, from Gardens to West Palm with no traffic, it's about a 15-20 minute drive, right?
To where you're going.
With traffic and dealing with traffic. It's
like a 35-minute.
It's a battle, though. You know what I mean? We get there, and parking's horrible at this place. We finally found a parking spot. It was all those things going on. And I'm looking at the guy. You know how I get sometimes. I get a little. And so I'm looking at the guy. I'm like, look, there's got to be a game. We're here. I looked and I go, put yourself in my shoes for 1 second. I just drove here from Gardens on 95. If you're a parent, how would you feel right now? And he's like, well, I guess not too good. I go, okay, what's going on? I go, if there's no game, your girls are in there, let's practice with them. No, we're not going to do that. Oh. So it was awesome. It happened like organically. All the parents didn't know what to do, and they just blocked the one way out of the school, and all the parents from the actual school could not get out. They were all beeping their horns, and like they're all driving like Range Rovers and and
the bougie cars,
and they're all and we're just blocked, and we're all like and like all the parents are literally, I should have filmed it. They're just like lost, like don't know what to do. They're all like walking in the middle of the street. And the kids are all upset. They're all gathering. There's no game. The coach is yelling at the security guard. then the soccer coach comes up, who's obviously very angry because he's got a bunch of soccer kids running around not knowing what to do. And he's like, what the hell, man? And we're a Christian school.
That's the level of chaos I would love to just see in person. Just because it's like an unexpected chaos.
I pulled back and I watched the chaos. I'm like, this is awesome. Like, no one knows what to do. The parents are confused. They parked in the middle of the road. They don't know, and they got out of their cars and they're blocking other cars from leaving. Like, this is awesome. Like, and my wife's talking to the mom. She's in the middle of it. I'm just sitting back here like, nah, this is great.
This is exactly how I wanted to spend my
if I'm not gonna have a game, I just drove down here. I'm getting a show now. So then we got an email this morning, and our like athletic director is like bashing this team. They didn't tell us. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We got our first win though. It's like that doesn't matter. The win doesn't matter. I don't care about it. Look,
It's a forfeit win.
Look, at this stage, I don't care about winning or losing. Actually, I just want her to play and see her just try. So but that's my story. That's my event at some asshat school in downtown West Palm, in between Belvedere and Okeechobee on Dixie. There's only one school there, man. So figure it out. You know who they are, and you know what? You go by there, throw an egg.
Or maybe
it's Halloween. Go throw an egg.
Or I don't know.
Yeah, if your kid goes there, you know what?
Shake your fist at them. Just shake your fist at them. Nah.
But man, they have a nice basketball story.
That's really all you were upset about. That's all you were upset about.
I was like,
all it is.
I was like, we're not going to go to the game. I'm like, their seats are so comfortable.
All right, let's kick this one off with some ice.
Right. So then we go into Heaven's Door.
I know. I'm really looking forward to that one.
Yeah, me too. Me too. So while you were away,
That's all right. Let's go.
Wow.
Let's just do it.
All right.
We'll make this one quick.
Yeah. Pour more, drink quicker. That's.
I don't make the rules. I just follow them.
So while you went to Iceland and Amsterdam and getting your syphilis, I went to SeaWorld. While you were gone.
Yeah.
And you know what? I had a good time. I actually we went. So here's something very odd. We went Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Friday, the place is packed. Nuts to butts, dude. Just packed with people.
Sucks.
We literally waited on one ride 2.5 hours. It killed me. It sucked the very life out of me.
I wouldn't do that.
It sucked. I did it for my daughter. Like, me and her sat through that thing. We sat through it and we sat through it. So here's the funny thing. So
moments.
Now SeaWorld. If you go to Orlando, SeaWorld's more mellow than the other parts.
Absolutely.
They have a good eating program.
I didn't know that.
Right. They have a great. If you buy this thing, it's like a pass like every 90 minutes.
Is it a lot of seafood?
No, actually, barely any.
I was like, did they take the things that?
Actually, in fact, they have a great smokehouse there.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, the brisket's not great, but the ribs are to die for. Okay.
No brisket's as good as mine.
Yeah, well, that's what happens to me too. Because any brisket I ever go near, it immediately goes to insurance, and I'm like, no, this is like
pathetic.
Right? Put this in a can and make corned beef hash with it.
You need to make a brisket.
It'll be nice.
Yeah, we need. I'm like, wait.
So now, during this time of year too, which they were just getting ready to start. So when we were there, they weren't started it yet.
Yeah.
They do their own food show.
Okay.
And their food show you gotta pay extra for, but they have like kiosks throughout the entire park with extra foodies. But they also highlight craft beers during this food show. They have great craft beers there in general. Okay. So they have good beer there. Now I had a problem finding cold beer. That was a problem.
That sucks.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Especially on hot days.
Yeah.
Bye.
I'm doing two cubes.
Bro, you were slapping everything. It was like,
but they have good craft beers there, which I got some good beers. But it's just more chill there.
Yeah.
I had a good time. Now here's the crazy thing. We went back on Saturday.
Okay.
There was nobody there.
See, that right there would be the reason not to wait in the line for 2 hours.
So that you just said that ride that we waited 2 hours for.
Yeah.
She rode 7 times. I rode it 5 times.
See, I'm just saying, like, sometimes
they would go do every ride at least 2 or 3 times over on a Saturday. Now, here's the thing too. I don't know what's going on in South America, but it was all Central and South Americans there, not Mexican. Central Americans and South Americans for sure, not Mexican. They were all over. Now, I don't know if it was like a holiday for them too when we went, and then like Fridays like the SeaWorld place, and then Saturday, Sundays like the bigger parks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we had a good time. Saturday was awesome. Saturday was great, actually. And I found the bar that had all the good beer.
Okay.
I was getting fat tired.
Is that why you have fat tire today?
Well, it was also buy one, get one free.
Yeah.
It was like odd how that happened. I had it, and I came home, and it was buy one, get one free while I was home. So I'm like, I have to buy it.
One of our future guests actually like introduced me to fat tire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was like his thing.
But SeaWorld's cool. We did all those shows, walked around. They have good food there. I just say it's a chiller day. Go see some shows too. Like you chill out, go see some shows. You know.
That's good.
So with ice.
That's all right.
And I did 2.
I did just 1. Like
And
you get a lot of apple.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a lot of apple comes out.
Actually, hold on.
Caramel a little bit, but definitely like that apple sweetness.
Okay, so.
Right? Right?
The apple pear's there.
Yeah.
The pear even comes out more. The fruit came out more with the ice. The caramel's there. That dryness has got to be that bread, that rye bread.
Yeah.
And I can't call it butter, but
Well, butter's like the mouthfeel.
yeah, like my tongue. Yeah.
It's like, yeah. That's like one of my favorite mouthfeels like for whiskey is butter.
So I'm going to agree with Kentucky Owl's rendition, not the place I go to.
Yeah.
That is a good backup. And he's not far off, right?
No.
He's calling out caramel. He's calling out, okay, apple. Maybe he had to do apple pie crust. He can't do apple because of maybe trademarks. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, but like raisin and tobacco, like I said, those two go together to me.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So this is amazing.
This is a really good whiskey.
So if you're a whiskey drinker, get this for yourself. If you like somebody, and you really like somebody, you can get them the St. Patrick's.
Yeah, if you could swing the gift cost of this, like absolutely a good a whiskey lover will like either one of these.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
And we've gotten joined by Leroy.
He is the board of directors.
Yeah, he's on the board of the directors.
He's on the board of directors. So we haven't actually put out our story yet because I was waiting. They were doing all these price changing things. I don't want to put it out and like suddenly we had to change prices. I wanted to wait. And we wanted to see some products and.
Yeah, we were doing some testing on the products.
Yeah, and
so we are about ready to post our store, I think.
Yeah, I need to get off my butt next week and just do the website thing.
Yeah. But yeah, we ordered some of the products to make sure that quality wise, you guys weren't going to get anything that was garbage.
Yeah, we don't want that. Yeah, we definitely.
We also changed up a couple designs. The witches around, man. That's a witch's brew right there.
Well, we have to do our mixology so soon.
I know.
And we are doing a Manhattan
mixologist series.
Battle of the Vermouths. So I have to tell you, I made a cocktail.
What the hell? The crows are back? Terry sucks at his job, man.
Leroy, do your job and kill the birds.
Like, huh?
So I made a cocktail
Yeah.
that was specifically on the Hudson Rye site. I was disappointed. I was a little disappointed. I have to admit.
Yeah.
I was definitely disappointed.
That's okay.
Yeah. And I think that we're going to start doing that with our mixologist series.
Yeah.
Where we're going to hit a website, a distiller, and make their recipes. Like 3 of them.
Yeah.
And we'll get all the ingredients and we'll make them. Because actually,
we really do need to do that.
the people want to know if these drinks are good or not.
Yeah.
The people.
The people. I have no idea who y'all are, but
Amish, the Northern
I'm there.
Icelandics.
that one dude in Northern Iceland.
2 of them. Just 2. Okay? There's 3 people who live in Northern Iceland.
Lawrence.
Yeah, Lord.
Who lives on the glacier.
Alex. The other guy. And, we got to get Fred. Yeah.
Francis.
Francis.
His name's Francis.
Francis. That's my middle name.
Is it really?
No.
Weird.
It's my dad's name.
Oh, nice. And it's not so weird. Just weird if someone was just like, you know
It's
what?
an Italian
You
thing.
look like a Francis.
So, yeah, actually.
That's an old name, too.
Yeah. Actually, my friends used to make fun of me with that name.
Really?
Yeah. That was like, don't do it, Francis.
All right, that makes sense. I would have done the same.
If you know me,
I would have
makes
done the
sense
same.
now,
I
right?
would have done the same. I would have done the same.
Actually, I've seen you do Francis's multiple times since I've known you now. It makes all sense now.
Yeah, I'm going.
Terry, shut up. Terry, you punk motherfucker. You and your high 10. Yeah, right? In your face. So should I post my my little clown? No, that too daddy thingy.
Too daddy.
I feel like I was gonna post. I didn't because I don't want to be like a dad posting what dad does in his.
This is my Halloween.
I do it for my kid. I do.
You can if you want. Why not?
I like the way it turned out. It naturally happened.
Yeah.
Good with the guy holding the body with the knife.
Yeah. Naturally. That's how it works out, you know? It's a natural thing with bodies and knives.
All right, so so we have one more whiskey to try.
We do.
Actually, where are we at on time? Wait, was that hour and 14 minutes?
Yeah.
All right. So we gotta get the ghouls going.
We got to get the ghouls
going.
and
All
the
right.
ghosts.
All right, we're not gonna waste this, obviously.
Why don't you hand me the box and I'll start pulling out the card and stuff.
Actually, you brought some good food tonight too.
I did.
We've had it before.
We have.
And you know what? I think with the whiskeys we're having tonight. Because what did you get for us? You got us.
Yeah, so I went to Ceviche Arigato, and I did the Ceviche Mixto.
Ooh. Oh, I love that. Okay.
Me too. That's like my favorite
that's
from
my
them.
favorite, yeah.
That has like your calamari, your octopus, your fish, and shrimp, I believe. Oh, hey, Leroy. What's up, dude? He was tired of hanging out down there.
You know what? Having a black cat during Halloween is awesome.
I know, right? And then the other thing I did was
naturally. Hey, don't eat Terry.
Eating Terry. Oh, this tastes good. Hi.
He's like, oh hell. He's like, oh hell no. Oh hell no.
And then the other thing we got was the fish with the yellow pepper sauce.
Ooh, nice.
Peruvian yellow pepper sauce.
And that goes perfect because these whiskeys are mellow.
Yeah.
Not overbearing.
Slightly sweet.
Great with seafood like that.
Yeah.
These are seafood whiskeys.
And for the mixto, I actually went super spicy.
Yeah. So real quick, while we're having our show, I got a text message. I feel I should share this with everybody.
Okay.
Okay. It's important. So we went to a whiskey tasting and food pairing at Cooper.
Yeah.
We're going to a whiskey tasting and food pairing at Carrabba's on November 15th. But apparently, hold on. Here we go. Lucky Shucks Jack Daniel's tasting and pairing is coming up.
Nice.
So I think we should go.
I think we should.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we absolutely should. That'd be fun. Can we bring Leroy with us?
I think Kyle's dad's gonna go with us. Kyle's dad's gonna go with us. He wants to go.
Let's do
Kyle's
it.
dad's cool. I've hung out with
Let's
him.
do it.
He was with me at the Oktoberfest. He replaced you for a while.
Well, that's fair.
Yeah.
I was out of commission. I was out of commission. I just, until I came back. I get it.
Yeah.
There's only one of me, but if I'm out of commission, you got to do what you got to do.
I gotta do. I had to find a new buddy for the day.
Yeah.
And I found Kyle's dad. Until Kyle's dad got too drunk.
Yeah.
No one could hang. No one could hang. At the end of the day,
you're not me.
Yeah. So I was doing shots of.
I'm just built different.
So my schnapp shots were a mix of Jägermeister, Goldschlager, and
bro, I haven't had Goldschlager since I was freaking 17.
Me too. When my first shot, I was like, I'm like, I'm either gonna throw up or bad things are gonna happen.
Bro, it's
and
always.
I was fine.
It's literally. I'm always gonna be fine, but I know like I'm gonna make poor decisions if I keep doing it.
Oh yeah.
Goldschlager.
So they were called.
Terry.
Girl Scouts cookie shots.
Yeah, I love those.
So they were like Jägermeister, Goldschlager, or something else. So we did a couple of those.
I've never had them with Goldschlager.
Drinking with a German Pilsner. I think we were drinking that day.
Nice.
Yeah, we were doing Pilsners that day.
That's a good choice.
Actually,
they're low enough alcohol content where it's like you can like pound some back.
But my favorite German beer, which I sell at Total Wine, is the HB. And normally they have it at my Oktoberfest. They didn't have it this year. This is the first year I did not see HB there.
Huh.
And HB is like a very well-known German brand beer.
Yeah.
And I'm looking around like, you have no HB. And the girl looks at me and goes, you knew that. Like, not everybody understands. Like, HB's been doing it for years.
Yeah. Did she say why?
No. But she knew I knew.
Yeah.
Because there was a change. Because there was a different brand for the Pilsner, a different brand for the lager.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I don't know any of these. I know HB.
Yeah.
Like, HB Pilsner's awesome.
That sucks.
HB Lager is not as good. The HB Pilsner is awesome. And if Wolfie was here.
Wolfie knows.
And he's going to be on our show. Because we have enough whiskeys that are... Just get out of here. we have enough whiskeys in the rum cast that we can actually bring Wolfie on. He'll enjoy it. He'll enjoy it. All right, so I think both of these, neat or ice, are good in my opinion. I can go either one. All right, so now we're gonna jump into Heaven's Door now, right?
Yeah. And as far as like the Kentucky Owls, I agree.
So
like
wait.
either one of them are freaking fantastic.
So this show is going longer because T.I. got all kinds of diseases, and we could not have a show for like 2 or 3 weeks.
What?
So he was sitting home doing things with his syphilis and his tuberculosis and his Legionnaires' disease. So I'm just saying.
You're just jealous that you couldn't hang out with me.
I love a good sick.
I love being diseased. It's my favorite.
I can't do anything. I can't go anywhere. Can you get me a glass of water?
I was handling my own. I just couldn't go around people. All right.
All right. So wait, where's the card?
I got it right here. I'm going to read it.
You gonna read it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
All right. So this is actually a pretty dang cool bottle. It's just a plain old, like, white bottle with a label on it. So this is the bootleg series by Heaven's Door. This is their volume 5. This one's aged 18 years.
Okay.
Now I posted this card on Instagram, so if you pay attention to our Instagram, you'll see it and you can read it because I took a good enough picture of it. But what it says is, this 18-year-old straight bourbon whiskey, finished in Spanish vermouth casks, offers a rich, complex aroma with subtle vanilla undertones, dark fruit notes, and hints of allspice. This expression offers a balanced flavor with delightful notes of caramel, honey, and vanilla. The finish is a testament to its quality with a clean, pleasant, and lingering taste that leaves a lasting impression.
I swear, there's birds behind you right now.
There's all birds, and Terry is doing none of it.
Terry.
This is the third time, Terry, that the birds
Terry.
earn your keep, dude. $20 for that bottle of 10 High, man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Punk. All right, so I clean mine. That's mine.
Yeah, that's yours.
So let's do a little.
It's clean,
bit,
right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, so let's do a little. That's top. Yeah. So we gotta do something nice next.
Yep.
All right. So this is a long show. Hang out with us. Take it to the end.
I know. Just keep going. Just keep going. Power through. It's the Halloween edition. So this one, it looks like the aroma will be subtle vanilla undertones, dark fruit notes, and hints of allspice. Holy crap, that smells crazy, dude. Grab that. Dude, seriously.
Oh, time out.
Oh, yeah. What the hell? What is it? Dude, smell that. That's crazy. So,
say it, read that again.
subtle vanilla undertones, dark fruit notes, and hints of allspice. That is the craziest smell. I get allspice. There is dark fruit. Now the
Have you tasted it yet?
so the
Have you
the
tasted-
flavor the flavor should be caramel, honey, and vanilla, with a finish that's pleasant and lingering.
Oh my God, they're so correct. Oh my God, the flavoring's amazing.
Wow.
Like pleasant
What?
is like a word that like only odorous has done this to me. Only odorous. Odorous did. This is the first thing closest to odorous, in my opinion.
What the hell?
Dude, drink.
Yeah, I need some more water. So
Terry, drink water.
Yeah.
You know, Terry, your attitude is being duly noted tonight. I'm never inviting you back until next year.
Yeah. Exactly. So the flavor on it, it's interesting. So like the allspice is there.
There's a full moon tonight.
Huh?
There's a full moon tonight.
No, there's not.
There's a full moon.
Get out of here, you
Look
weirdo.
right over here. Look,
There's not a full moon.
right there.
No, it's not a full moon. It's a crescent moon. Weirdo. Huh?
What?
Huh? What? Drink your whiskey.
Scared me.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
This is fantastic.
This is amazing.
So now I actually didn't look up. I'm going to look up the pricing, right? So this is one that I didn't really look.
Is this out for pricing?
I don't know. I'm going to find out.
We should buy a bottle for the house or
Let's
for
see.
Sue's house.
The Bootleg Series, Volume 5. Volume.
That is
5.
tasty.
It's very interesting and it's very unique. So this is not something that. Ooh, those are cool bottles. They all have the exact same type of design. That's really freaking cool. I'm gonna say, you're knocking your phone over. So the Bootleg Series Volume 5 is actually an album by Bob Dylan from 1975. All right, so Volume 4 is currently going for $500.
So that was a $50 half shot we just took.
Probably. It looks like their 11-year bootleg goes for $600. They're 2020, so assuming that that's like Volume 2 is going for $500. Their Volume 3 is going for $950. They also have another one that's going for $2,500. Their Volume 4 looks for about $550. So it's about $500 for a bottle for what we're drinking.
That is so good.
So it's really unique. So, the thing that I like about it is you can, and you're right, odorous is the same way. There's sometimes where you get a whiskey that's so unique where you can pull out the flavor profile.
Yes.
So, like, you take a sip of it, and they say, like, you should expect these things. And then you can taste those things, or you can smell those things. Now, the nose for me is straight up allspice. Like, I don't get the tones that they're talking about with vanilla and the dark fruits. It tastes like, it smells like allspice. But the flavor is 100% accurate.
This is amazing.
And it's weird because, like, everything has its section. It's like you get the initial flavor of, like, caramel. It's like the announcement of the whiskey or something. Must be a hearse driving by or something somewhere. I don't know. That's interesting.
Well, it's Heaven's Door.
Oh, yes.
All right, let's go.
All right, let's do some ice.
Nice.
Yeah, it's right here.
One cube.
Yes. It's a very unique kind of whiskey, and the bottle is very
I love
cool.
the sample. The sample is so... Dude, where's the box?
It's right there.
Give me the box. I can't...
You have a hand. No, so like so according to what I could see, and I know y'all can't really see it from the camera, but the picture that I posted on Instagram actually does it justice. So it looks like each volume has its own unique label. The bottle's obviously going to be bigger. It's going to be the 750 bottle, but it actually comes with the same label, which makes it unique. So now I didn't find Volume 5, which means we're tasting something that hasn't been released yet, which makes this really nice and unique.
You haven't tried this yet.
Yeah, people have not tried.
Oh, no, you.
Well, not yet, because I'm talking about it.
You have not tried this ice yet. Oh, my God.
So this is a very interesting...
This got better.
I'm just throwing it on the ground because it keeps like flapping up in my face.
Notes away.
That's fine.
That's all right. Terry. Punk.
Jerry!
You punk. You punk mofo. You silent motherfucker. Talk. Say something.
If he says something, I swear to God.
Right.
All right, so the smell is a little bit better. Now I get the...
This is amazing.
It's vanilla and it's allspice.
Yeah, this is amazing.
That's where it comes out.
Wow, this is amazing and nice.
Ooh. All right, so the mouthfeel is definitely a little bit thicker on with ice. Like it's almost like actually taking a teaspoon of honey.
Yes. This is amazing. This is actually better.
That is really unique.
Honestly, you should never put an 18-year-old on ice, but this 18-year-old, try it on. This is amazing on ice.
This is really good.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Like I feel like I'm drinking bourbon candy right now, because there's heat behind. Leroy, there's heat behind it.
Yeah.
But it goes away very quickly. The ice cools the heat down.
But the flavor, that's the thing that's amazing, is that flavor keeps going. It doesn't stop. I like this a lot. Well, if you can find it when it's released.
Is it out right now?
No.
No.
So keep your eyes out for it, and if you can find it.
This bottle is so cool.
If you can find it, definitely try to check it out. Like I said, I was finding volume 4 for around 500, 550. So I have to imagine that volume 5 is going to be around that.
Yeah.
If you can find it, man, like that is a very unique experience. That might be one that you just kind of, you buy, you try. If you know somebody that likes whiskey, you like intro to them like this, and then try to convince them to buy a bottle.
Yeah.
But it's something you're going to sit on your shelf and be like, this is a unique.
Yeah. No,
it's a very unique experience.
This stays on your shelf for a while.
Yeah.
This
because I'm still tasting it.
Yeah.
Like it hasn't gone away.
No.
The dark fruits and everything, it's still there. It's lingering. Like I haven't taken a sip in like maybe a minute, and it's still there. So I like this a lot.
Yeah. Me too.
With that said, though, you know what? It's been a super fun Halloween episode.
Wow, because we were away for a while.
I know.
We went a little while. We were a little long in the show, but you know what? Good show.
It was fun. Mike D, it's been good hanging out.
We had 2 very good
those Kentucky Owls.
Yeah.
Freaking amazing. Now, the St. Patty's Day one, that was right on point. It's a fake hand. He still likes it. The Takumi, like seriously, like that is worth every drop. The flavors are a lot more complex. He don't care. He's doing it over your whiskey though.
It's okay.
No, you don't want cat hair in your whiskey. What are you doing, dude? He's like all up in my business.
That's Leroy,
the mascot.
He is the board of directors. Yeah, he is the board. He makes all final decisions. By the way,
he has no idea what's going on.
No, so it was a good night. We had good whiskeys. We had
the Kentucky Owls were fantastic.
Yes.
The thank you to Heaven's Door for throwing us a sample of your bootleg series volume 5. Super unique. I hope that when it does get released, if you are truly interested in it, I really hope you get to find it and try it out. It's a very unique whiskey, and in a good way. So yeah, I mean, oh boy,
he's back.
He's back. He's back. He's back.
He's back.
Who's back? Who's back?
He's back.
Who? Oh God. Oh God.
Oh wait! I can't see
your
it.
nose
All
is
right.
in the way.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
So everyone have a good night tonight.
Yeah, have a good one.
Arr. Be a squirrel and drink some whiskey tonight. Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good one, everybody.